Good morning, good afternoon, or even good evening, depending on the time that you are watching my YouTube videos. Hello, this is me, Charma Prabhat. You are joining English with Charm Prabhat YouTube channel. Today, I'm gonna speak about a special topic that parents should need their attention to be focused on. The topic is why do our children can't speak or write anything in English? Probably most of the students, at least it might be around 75% of all children. When we take a percentage, is it really enough? 2% or 5% of the students get A marks for a particular subject like English, and rest of the students who don't get marks, what happened to them? You all know, out there in the job market, everybody seeks the people who really acquainted with great knowledge of English in terms of writing and spoken format. In this video also, I'm speaking not to show my talents, but also to motivate you. I learned English through a big and hard process. And finally, I came across and I came across with lots of difficulties, and I grabbed the intention and intensity of this English language, how to write them and how to speak in English fluently. Like a native speaker, I really know that I am not speaking like a native speaker, but I try to be closer with them in order to acquire the basic requirements of how to speak in English and get the intensity and the level of speaking and the clear acquisition of the language and the usage, user-friendly techniques that I am using. Uh, in my episodes, you will understand the way I'm speaking, how clearly and in what manner I am get into not I get into troubles. You also make mistakes. I also do couple of mistakes because this is not my native language. So don't worry, I also mistakes. So you have a chance. Yes, teacher also makes mistakes. I wonder why most of the teachers in Sri Lanka probably teaching English. Why don't they come in front of the camera and continue the speaking? Most of the teachers speak a couple of sentences and they translate themselves into Sinhala or English. That's all spoken English. Spoken English is spoken English. First of all, the people who are ready for learning this language should focus on, should think that this is not a thing that can be that can be attained very easily. You have to do a lot more sacrifications smoothly and user friendly and happily. For example, you choose yourself a wonderful storybook, then you read it. You read the complete book and you read it again and again and again. And if you continue the same book for 10 or 20 times, maybe 20 times, 20 times is a lot more harder for people who really don't want to learn subjects. At least 5 times, what would happen to you? You will never think the result. The result might be great, but the result will be great. You might not be expecting that kind of fluency. The problem with those users is they're not going to believe that one. Most of the teachers describe and prescribe, please read any book, and they tell the children's parents, guide them whether they read the books or not. It's the same for not only for children but also everybody who wishes to speak this language. I'm using not intervals or making this video editing, nothing happens here. I just speak, I put on a special topic. Why this education system continuing? Why is this education system continuing longer? Everybody is taught English in schools and also in tuition classes for a longer period of time. Yet everybody misunderstands the correct usage of this language. It's really easy. You only have to do is to go on a process, the real process. It's not the English language filling the blanks, and it's not the English language to answer a couple of sentences or writing down notes. If you really wondering, if you are really wondering what to do to improve my language, here I am to help you. You can also check out in my YouTube videos how am I how I am teaching and how can I speak English, what the level of fluency that I am having. So I invite everybody in our country, please learn English, not only from me, but also anybody that you prefer. Study till the end. Then something would happen to your wonderful life, and life will be more wonderful than the stage now you are having. All right. Thank you very much for joining me. This is a short video, and this is just for a motivation purpose. And when I am going to speak about our topic, I'm really interested in talking longer hours. That means 1 hour or 1.5 hours. Sometimes it may be extended to 2 hours if there is another one to speak with me for a friendly talk that would give us lots of understanding, inside pleasure, like was. All right, this is a short video that I am I wanted to give you. All right, thank you very much for joining me. If you are interested in my classes, please join your children, school children, to my school group, school classes. And if you are an adult who really wants to improve your language in terms of first of all in terms of a written format, and then we can jump into our speaking format. All right, thank you very much. I'm your friend and teacher, Charmer Prabhat.